They managed to hit 60 frames for this game, which is really impressive considering it's a Nintendo Switch game.
So good. It's out now? What? I need it!
Discussing our actions. It's a nice way to drop exposition without pausing the action, and I really appreciated that.
It looks so beautiful.
It is so much weight to put on the shoulders of a mortal.
She can do it though.
Find a way.
They managed to hit 60 frames for this game, which is really impressive considering it's a Nintendo Switch game. So, I mean, because the Nintendo Switch has its limitations, and if you can hit 60 frames on it, it's dope. This game actually bears a resemblance to a Tomb Raider game of this style.
Uh-huh.
Where you, like, it's a small... Oh my god, did you see the size of that creature? Jesus.
There. True bravery is only ever found where fear is strongest.
This shall play out as it should.
Oh my god, this has like never-ending story vibes too.
Now and watch.
Wow, it's already out.
It's out now?
Oh, it's coming soon to the other systems as well.
Oh, cool. I can get it for Nintendo Switch right now. That's perfect. All right.
That was smart on Nintendo's part. I mean, I don't know if it was like built from the ground up to be compatible with Nintendo Switch, and that's where they were first aiming for. And then later on, it like some deals were made so that it could be ported over to PS4, Xbox One, and PC as well.
Wow, it looks beautiful. I love all the diverse games they're finally getting in there.
Is this one strong enough?
Time will tell.
My god, yeah, the combat system looks great.
It is so much weight to put on the shoulders of a mortal.
She will find a way.
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शक्तिरूपेण
It looks so
या
beautiful.
देवी सर्वभूतेषु मातृरूपेण संस्थिता या देवी सर्वभूतेषु बुद्धिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै नमस्तस्यै
The music's fantastic.
नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः
There. True bravery is only ever found where fear is strongest.
This shall play out as it should. We can only wait. Now and watch.
It looks so good. It's out now? What? I need it. Oh gosh, I am definitely getting this for the Nintendo Switch. I don't know if I want to wait that long for it to come out on on PC, but I mean, I could just play this whenever. I feel like this is a game I would probably just play for myself. Maybe I would even record it for a Let's Play series or not. But this game looks beautiful.
Is how the story's told. It's heavily influenced by Hindu mythology, and as such we have goddess Durga and the Lord Vishnu constantly narrating over the action, and I think it's really cool. In a way, it reminds me of Clash of the Titans, with the gods looking down at humanity and discussing our actions. It's a nice way to drop exposition without pausing the action, and I really appreciated that. I thought the cutscenes were really cool too. They play out like puppet shows, further adding to the idea that humanity is there for the entertainment of gods, and also emphasising a connection to Raji's brother, Gulu, as during the game's opening he's seen putting on a shadow puppet show at the carnival. Sadly, these cutscenes are compressed to high heaven, and there's a lot of pixelation on the colour gradients, making it look really ugly at times. There are mandalas dotted around each level too, which act as simple puzzles to unlock the way and deliver a small slice of Raji and Gulu's backstory. Similarly, there are corrupted holy trees that need to be restored to open the way forward and advance the story. Both these puzzle types are a variation on a theme. Rotate the thing until it falls in line, and repeat with the next piece until everything is lined up. They are super simple and can barely be called puzzles, but they're a fun little distraction and break the levels up nicely. There are also huge murals painted on the walls depicting the various Hindu gods, and approaching them and pressing Y will activate a dialogue explaining who the god is and giving us an abridged version of one of their stories. As much as I enjoyed these stories, stopping to watch them brings the game to a grinding halt, and it makes Raji's quest not feel as urgent. I tried activating one and carrying on with the adventure, but it cut off before the story ended, and there are usually 3 or 4 murals in close proximity, so in order to fully enjoy these moments, you have to stand still for up to 5 minutes at a time. I'm not sure there's a way they could have been better implemented, however, and they are optional, so if you want to ignore them, you can do, as they have no importance to the overall story of the game. But if you're interested in learning a little more about the world and the time and the culture surrounding the game, they are worth pausing the action for. The game takes place over 5 unique locations, each with their own distinct colour palette and gameplay elements. For example, the first area is focused on training, whereas the second seems to be heavily focused on combat and parkour, whereas the third focuses more on environmental puzzles. It breaks the game up nicely and manages to keep things fresh and interesting, and no one area ever outstays its welcome. The gameplay is focused around exploration and combat. Raji is a circus performer, so has incredible acrobatic skills that allow her to climb high walls and ledges, run across walls, and leap over gaps with an almost superhuman ability. And for the most part, exploration feels really good. Raji responds to button presses well enough, and the game's parkour feels fluid and satisfying when pulled off properly. However, it doesn't always go to plan. Climbing, jumping and dodge rolling all use the same button, so there's an element of context sensitivity to the button presses. Pressing B against a plain wall will cause Raji to run up and bounce off it.
It's actually an action-adventure game. This is the Kickstarter demo for it. It's now currently live on Kickstarter, so if that's your cup of tea, there is a link in the description below. But anyway, let's get straight into it and see what is going on. I'm going to say I am playing with a controller, because most of these kind of games do play better with controllers, so... It's very quiet. I'm assuming that's on purpose. Okay. So, we can surmise that we've just woken up, and this girl seems very confused. No, it's the trolls. Okay, that looks like a lovely spear of deliciousness. We'll take that, shall we? I shrunk to my size. That's handy. Oh, there's the action. It's surprising how she knows how to use this straight away, isn't it? Okay, so far we've got one attack. Okay, A is roll. Already, I like the aesthetic of this game. It's really cool. Okay, so we've got a dodge roll out of the way of this. They got a large... Oh. Beam! Combo wombo him in the face. Is he dead? He is dead! Okay, that's pretty cool. This kind of reminds me of Diablo 3 in a way. Like that's...
Story.
That came out today. Someone check it out.
Golu and Raji, brother and sister.
Okay, I'm vibing. What the fuck?
And this was their whole world. This one
That
small
was weird how that
carnival.
camel moves. Did you see that? That was
The
weird.
other performers were their friends, their only family. This was home. On that day before their performance, Raji took her brother aside. "Did you forget, little brother?" she asked him.
The head's just
and she tied
rotating.
a rakhi to his hand.
Are freaking
For
me out,
it was
man.
the feast of Raksha Bandhan.
Like every head just turns around 180s.
Although it was a feast day, they still had coins to earn. So Raji walked on tight ropes and tumbled for the crowd.
Kind of Paper Mario puppet vibe. Yeah, a little bit.
While Golu told his puppet tales of ancient times when demons walked the lands. A long, long time ago,
You just gonna take that. Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Are you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back?